the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champions, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead-up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. I think we're in for a treat.
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
You ready?
Love quickly out to Watson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
You yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I mean, hey, somebody got a boy, I mean, hey, watch boy.
30 left. All right, let's go. Okay, think right. 11.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Silver.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, run. Take right open. Go, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the ready. Hey, check down. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
Black shot. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's across midfield, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Packers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Come on, set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Love to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Here we go. Check.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up! On red. Red.
They go play action for Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Lion. Done.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 8.
Lisa 20. Go. Let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target.
Third down.
Now it's going to be third down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hey, run. Hey, go. Sink right. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On play action, Love. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Down. 52 Blue. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready?
A good play action with Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Josh Hines-Allen in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's in. What a drive. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball to the 20. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. After a spirited 1st quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Packers on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So, from the 37, Here's 2nd and 8.
Mega, hut. Black, trail, yellow, blue, yellow, green, jack. Hut.
Love. That complete to Jacobs. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Grill green. 50 green. Edo blue. Ready.
To throw is Love. Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go now. Steel, black, yellow. Ready?
On 2nd down, Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. 50 blue striker.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Velus Jones back deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
They're on the 11-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Red. Go. Son, Sink right.
Lawrence. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Lawrence now. First down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Open right side. That's straight. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Well, Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
Set, hut, hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
We're trying to pick this up with a jet sweep. And he will score again. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Take right open. Hey. Go. Red.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hey, I'm gun.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Down. Slide blue. 52 blue. Grill green.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go. Red 6 black shot. Seal black. Set cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Going for it all. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
42. Jaguars 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
13, Luke. Luke. Hey, kill.
On first and 10, Lawrence. On the move left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes planned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Lawrence now on second down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's second down.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8.
Right. Come on, set. Edo blue, red 33, yellow, grill green, slide blue.
Now Love, he's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Rip, dirty left. Hey, Soko, say hut. Here we go, say hut.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, run. Soko, say hut. Hut.
They go play actions for Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, tomato. Done.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Hey, red on red.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will get just a bit closer.
Packers 42, Jaguars 14.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Love quickly out to Watson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
6, blue strikers, ready.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Field, black. Set, hut. Blaster, rebel, black ultra. Set.
Back to the air, it's Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Down. 52 blue. Set.
Love on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Called red. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Drill, green, smash, red.
In motion, it's Golden.
Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Lisa 20, take right open. Hey, son, 11, ag.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Oh, wide open is Thomas. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Hey, here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Stray. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars cut into the lead a little bit.
Jaguars 24. Cam Little to kick off for the
Little
Jaguars.
now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Smith, red. 60, red. Set, huh?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Down, Fury, yellow. 52, blue. Go pink. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5.
Go. 10 black. Set.
Now Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden.
White. Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hut.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come off. That one is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
let's go. Son, son. Red.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
23. Son, hey, smash. 13, loop.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Got it.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Set. Ready.
Now get to Jacobs. He'll run right. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 30.
Second down and 8.
11, Agak. Lisa 24. Hey, stop. Go. Hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Jones now on the return. get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's go.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
This is how I would run an offense if I was an offensive coordinator, Mike. You pack them in tight to throw, and then in this case, you spread them out wide. 4 wide receivers, make them defend the whole field, and it really opens up some run lanes inside and helps lead to that big game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strange. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Come on, set. Set,
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He is brought down at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Back at his own 7-yard line.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Third and 7.
Edo blue. Set, cut. 52, white. Set, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And they will finally run him down. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run. It's Wilson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Liking 18.
Now this one's like he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, The defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2.
Hey, Lion! Hey, go. Oh, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incompletion.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's taken in by Brown. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
13, Luke.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Sink right. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will get just a bit closer.
Jaguars 31.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. We'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Deputy Lion. Ready.
Another try with Brooks. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 5.
3rd down.
Here we go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ready.
Here's a design run. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Lawrence. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. A big play here in the big game. 68 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence now. That'll be complete to Tootin. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the Packers' 8-yard line.
And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, the first and goal at the 2.
Game 6. And the Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Lisa 24. Silver.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
All right, let's go. Hey, go, go. Go, go. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Crack all 80.
Ready. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. And that's going to do it for the 5th time in franchise history. The Green Bay Packers are Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all 3 phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
So the Lombardi Trophy once again heading home to Titletown. Commissioner Goodell presenting it to the Green Bay Packers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.